Hey everybody, it's Wendy. Welcome. I am over the moon excited to share with you today's project. Okay, so I ordered these nail polishes online and they came in this really small clear box that wasn't very attractive. It just had the branding all over the box, and I thought I am going to channel my inner Sam, or some of you may know her as Poodles, and figure out how to make this adorable box because I wanted to give the nail polishes away and I wanted to do it in a cute box. So here are all the supplies that I used. You can pause the video here if you want to jot any of these down. You can always rewind the video back to this spot as well if you want to get them after you see what I make. Okay, so here are the nail polishes. Aren't they adorable? So the way these come is the white bottle is a gel polish, and then it comes with a regular polish to match, which I absolutely love, because if you do gel polish like I do, then you're able to maybe touch up in an area if it gets chipped or something happens. Additionally, I'm able to then let my daughter use the same color nail polishes that I have. So this is definitely going to be my new favorite place to get nail polish. There is a link over on my blog to both of these nail polishes if you're interested in getting them if you do gel polish yourself. Okay, so let's jump right into the project. The card base is cut at 7 3/4 by 6 3/8. I'm sorry, this isn't a card base, this is a box base. We're scoring at 2.5, 3 3/4, 6 1/4, and 7.5 on the long side. So we're scoring this along the 7 3/4 inch side. Let me grab my notepad. I just realized that I left my notes sitting just a little ways away from me. Okay. So, then you're going to turn the paper at a 90-degree angle, and you're going to score a 1/2 inch. Now this will be the top of your box, and you'll see why in a little bit, but we're scoring that 1/2 inch, and then we're flipping the paper all the way back around where you've scored that 1/2 inch and lining it up at 1 3/4 inches. So 1 3/4 inches, and we're going to score there. And again, this is the top of your box, and then we're going to score at 5 1/8. And this will create everything you need for the box. Now, if you're watching this video, I want to share with you really quick before I move any further that you can see an additional box like this that is just got a different spin on it, created if you subscribe to my emails. So if you're not already a subscriber to my email list, you can totally do that by going over to my blog at loveandstampin.com. And you can sign up to get my emails. There's a little place on the sidebar that has my picture and asks you to sign up. And then there's another place right at the very top of my blog. You can sign up there. It's all the same sign up. You're signing up for the exact same thing. It's just I have it in several locations. Okay, so here I'm cutting the bottom, and I'm just cutting into those score lines. And I'm only cutting in to that score line that I've created that's the box, if that makes sense. Here I'm going to cut off the 1/2 inch all the way across except for that very first tab. That very first tab, I want to leave it that extra 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to trim in on each of the score lines just to that first score mark. And these are my tabs. And then I'm going to cut away this little tab here that would be in the way if I tried to close this box up. And then I need to cut this piece away. Now this piece really is optional. You don't have to cut this away if you didn't want to. You could just fold it over and glue it down, but it does need to be out of the way. So I went ahead and just chopped it off. Now I like giving all of my tabs a really nice edge or finished look, so I just cut them at a little bit of a diagonal, and so that kind of keeps them from poking out and gives them a really cute little finished look, and it's simple to do. All right, so now that I've cut all of those things, I'm going to assemble this box. Actually, I take that back. We're going to layer all the papers down and then assemble. So, this is the designer series paper for the 2015-2017 paper pack. And this is an in color. This is Watermelon Wonder that I'm using. Now, if you visit my blog, you're going to see a lot of information there about the 2015-2017 in colors. By the way, this was a strip of paper that was cut at 3 1/8 by 12 inches. And then I trimmed all of the pieces. I did 2 1-inch pieces and 2 pieces at 2 1/2. I'm sorry, 2 1/4. I do want to tell you, I'm also providing a free printable tutorial to create this for anybody who signs up to get my emails. Again, that will only be available through my emails. And so if you sign up for my emails, you'll be able to get this as a free printable tutorial, and you'll have all the dimensions for you. And you'll be able to print it and save it and be able to make this box whenever you want. Okay, so back to the in colors, I wanted to share. As you know, if you're a regular Stampin' Up! Follower, if you're not, I'll clue you in here. Each year, Stampin' Up! Retires 5 colors and they get 5 new colors. This year, they are retiring Watermelon Wonder, Cucumber Crush, Delightful Dijon, Tip Top Taupe, and Watermelon Wonder. So there's 5 of them. And I have made a box in every single color. And so you can see those over on my blog. I have lots of photos. And the wonderful thing, and by the way, I just punched a 1.5-inch circle punch out of the front of the box. So the reason I punched it out of that end is because that's the end that I can get a punch into and make sure that I line it up so it's nice and even. So that was a 1.5-inch circle punch, and then I'm just going to close up the box using that little tab. At the bottom of the box, we're going to tuck the tabs in and then just add adhesive to both sides, and our box will be completed except for the decorating, and we'll do that in just a minute. So I just wanted to share with you about the in colors, that they will be going away. They go on a retiring list in April. And usually they're not discounted. So that could change, of course, but usually the in color stuff that gets retired is not discounted. It's just simply going away. So my advice to you is, if you want any of these colors, either in the cardstock, the designer series papers, the inks, the pens, which you'll see me use here in a little bit, any of that stuff, the markers, I would suggest purchasing those items now while we're still in Celebration. Celebration is a promotion where you can get a free item for every $50 you spend. So if you're going to spend $50 in April, you might as well spend $50 now and get a free item. And of course, you always get free goodies from me when you place an order with me. Now, the way I folded the bottom of my box is I made sure that the piece that I folded in last was going away from the front of the box, so it will give me a nice clean edge right there at the front of the box. I like all of my edges to be nice and clean at the front. So you can see here I can fit both of these nail polishes into this box, and it looks super, super cute because I've made a little window there so you can see in. And I think this is just going to be so cute to give. I don't know if this will fit all nail polishes. This was obviously designed around these specific nail polishes. So, if you have a different type of nail polish, you would have to change the dimensions of this box. I have pre-stamped and pre-cut out this super cute little Easter bunny from the Basket Bunch bundle. Try to say that 5 times fast. And I'm using my watercolor pencils to color the bunny in. I'm doing a little bit of gray, and then using a little bit of Calypso Coral in order to just give some pink to the ears and some rosy cheeks. Then I'm taking the blender pen and just going over everything and kind of blending out all of the pencil that I've just colored down. It doesn't really show up very well in the video, and really in real life it's very faint as well. I really didn't want this to be dark. Now I'm going to use my Watermelon Wonder marker, and I'm going to come in and color this little bunny's bow tie. It really sets off this bunny against that background. That little bow tie really pops, and looks really, really cute. I'm going to go ahead and use some fast fuse adhesive here to just adhere down the bunny to the side of the window. Now I obviously don't want him covering up the entire window, but it adds a lot of really cute interest just to put him on the edge. I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock and the Watermelon Wonder ink pad, and I am using this little banner from the Birthday Bright stamp set and stamping the banner, and it came out perfect, and the color is just so awesome. I just love how our inks, our papers, our ribbons, everything matches. It's wonderful. Then I'm going to add Happy Easter from the Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set. And then I'm going to use the Duet Banner Punch to punch out this banner. This banner punch is such a fabulous punch to have in your arsenal, and Stampin' Up! Has created several stamp sets that coordinate with it. So that's really nice. I'm hoping they keep it around when the retiring list comes out and that this punch doesn't go anywhere and they add more stamps that will coordinate with it. That would be awesome. So there is my completed box. I absolutely love how this turned out. If you want to see another box just like this but with a variation and some different ideas, again, you would want to subscribe to my emails, and you do that over on my blog at loveandstampin.com. And you can choose to either do it in the top of the screen or over on the sidebar. Either place will sign you up, and I'd love to have you join me there. I send out a weekly email on Wednesdays that usually has something fun in it, always, and definitely keeps you posted on all the Stampin' Up! Offers and exclusive offers from me. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. You can subscribe by clicking the little circle that has my face in it. If you want to watch more videos from me, you can click on either of the videos that you see here and you'll be taken to that video. I really hope you enjoyed our time together today, because I always enjoy sharing with you guys, and I love crafting little pieces of love because I know it creates happiness for the people I give it to. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.